So today may not be the day you want to set up a tent and have some fun in the backyard, but we have a long summer ahead, and we are still looking to keep the kids entertained as they are out of school. Marcia McQuarrie joining us once again from Noise on Toys. Always a pleasure. And we're going to start right off the bat with the demo with the tent.
Okay. It fits into this little carry bag, so the size of a sort of a little camp chair.
Perfect.
And you literally, it's one touch, you just hold it like that, and it's set up.
That's impressive.
Very quick. Whoops,
well, although you could have had about an hour spent with the kids for them to try to figure out exactly.
And then they would have been sick of it and walked away. No.
So what is this actually used for? Because there's a lot of different things.
You can use it inside and outdoors. Okay. And this one has UV protection, so it's just an extra layer of protection in the hot sun, so that you get a little bit of shade. It's called a beach cabana, so it's also good on the beach when there's no other shade. It has open mesh things for the air to flow through. But if you want some actual heavy-duty shade, you can put like a towel over it and really block out the sun.
Well, I think is that it's really easy to use.
Yes, one touch,
and
it's literally as quick to fold it back up, and it folds up nice and small so that you can just grab it and put in the back of the car when you're going somewhere.
Perfect. You could also just throw some of the toys into the tent, and then you're good because they'll entertain themselves.
They do. They play inside. They read inside. They color inside. They do all sorts of things.
With a lot of the newest toys, you've done a lot of research, a lot of things when we're dealing with the educational toys as well. But these are some of the hot picks that you've found that the kids are really gravitating to.
These are the ones that we're testing right now. Most of them have been in homes for about 2 months. A couple of them are a bit newer. There's the AeroZip and the Boomco. Boomco is...
I'm not going to try it because I'm scared to break something right now. Yes.
Well, you wouldn't likely break it, but it's Mattel's new entry into the whole dart blaster type of market. So it shoots, it's an automatic kind of thing. It'll shoot that entire rack of 20 darts all in about 2 seconds flat. So it's pretty quick. This one, in the kite back there, is kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see, it looks like a fishing reel.
Okay, I'm going to put this down like this, all right?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
That's like, it has like a fishing reel instead of the traditional kite spool.
Yes.
Are we all tangled up in here?
No, we're not too bad. But I can see that it won't get tangled up when they're actually playing with it.
Well, what's interesting is it works sort of like you cast it. I'm really not doing justice to these piles.
We got it. We have so many things to show.
Yes, this long tail, you see.
And so you would
it makes it easier to fly the kite. And a lot of the kids that hadn't been able to fly a kite before, I'm now losing the bike here, could get it up into the air much easier than with the traditional kite thing. I've got the tail in behind this, so it's all tangled up.
So this is something that's actually being tested. I mean,
it's been tested, and it's done really, really well.
I can see that this would make a lot of sense. Yeah. The one that I went to right away, and this is the one that fell, but it's awesome, is this the little microscope.
Okay, and it's there was a little...
It's right behind you.
Specimen thing here. Now it has 20 times magnification, so it's more than a magnifying glass, but less than a traditional microscope that starts at 50 times and up. It does work like a microscope, but the big thing is it's just very portable. You can take it outside with you, you can put the specimens in here, and this little comes off so that you can just stick it in your pocket.
But lots of great exploration, I think, for the kids who are heading outside.
It's fabulous. I mean, it's just a whole new way to look at the outdoors, you know, a different perspective.
Speaking of the outdoors, the kids are going to want to get wet. You've got the Super Soakers. Those continue to be a hot item on the market.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. This one has a 3-way sprout. The kids really love that because if you have an advancing group of people playing tag with you. The Barrage they liked because it was just the big soak. And this Delphina is part of the Rebel line, which they had dart blasters last year, and this is their new Super Soaker version for girls. We're continuing to see a green movement in the toys. We continue to see that here as well. Some of the floaters. All floating, great for wading pools. We've got down here this Kinderfeet's bike. It's one of the pedalless bikes, and parents are finding that these balance bikes, they call them, are much better than training wheels to learn how to do it. This particular one has a feature. It has little footrests, which the parents really liked. It's unique to this bike, and because it gives more the feel of like you have to sort of actually put your feet up off the ground, and it's just an extra level of balance. It also saves the shoes. Have you seen what the kids are like? I think parents are replacing their shoes much more often because they're skidding and they're dragging. I know that for sure, especially with some of the plasma cars too. So this is a great way to be able to have it on your feet. Chalk came with it because you can, well, chalk as well, but chalk came with the bike because that's a blackboard's finish, the colored part of it. So they can draw. They can draw their own designs. And erase and draw again, which is great to see. A lot of the toys right now. You want to hit on this one? Water Barbie this year. This year's Water Barbie is also the favorite Barbie of the year, which was interesting. Now she goes obviously in the pool. She's a transforming Barbie, so she's up here. You push a button and she comes down. Ice cubes. So if you're floating some ice cubes for the coolness, it also makes her hair turn pink. Parts of it, like streaks of it. Very fun. Very fun Barbie. And of course she's part of the new Barbie video.
Right, because well, Barbie hasn't done enough in the end. She hasn't had enough occupations and jobs, but it's great to see that they continue to build on that. People can head to the website. That's the best bet to find parents' reviews, your thoughts on toys and the articles, and you're working on one for educational toys right now, is that right?
Yeah, and also the kids' reviews, because they post directly as well.
Perfect, and you can find the information, the noiseontoys.com. Thanks so much.